Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. Tomorrow, we got a big Monday Night Raw coming up. We got Seth Rollins going up against Drew McIntyre in a WrestleMania rematch is what they're hyping it up as. I remember they used to call them WrestleMania recalls or maybe WrestleMania rewinds back in the day. A big Monday Night Raw that was main evented by one was Kane versus Triple H, a match that kind of didn't even really happen because of China turning on Kane during the match. I think the match ended in disqualification, if I remember it. So for them to have a rematch didn't really mean anything because the first match got thrown out. But I'll tell you the truth, when they first put up Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins as a WrestleMania rematch, I was kind of thinking, like, how many years ago did they have a match? I know there's a lot of people screaming at me right now through the computer screen talking about it was only last year. I'll tell you the truth, it took me a good 3 to 4 minutes before I finally remembered, like, oh yeah, that was last year. Because I didn't really remember Rollins having the title, dropping it to McIntyre, and then getting cashed in. I just kind of remembered the end result with Judgment Day, Damian Priest walking out with the World Heavyweight Championship. This match right here, I don't think it's as easy as they want Rollins to get a win because he lost a match 2 weeks ago to CM Punk. They need to emphasize him moving up the card. I think this is more telling a story right here. I think that they really have a chance right now. I love the Drew McIntyre character because of the fact Drew kind of feels like he's not the bad guy. He kind of feels like everyone around him is doing something wrong, and he's the guy that is kind of like trying to stop all of the madness, that being Roman Reigns kind of running roughshod over WWE, getting anything and everything he wants while he has everybody like doing his bidding for him. It's kind of the same reason why Kevin Owens is fighting Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble, because he's really upset that, he would go out there and tag with the Bloodline, trying to help them out in their situation, not really seeing trying to really notice that, Roman Reigns isn't acting any different. He's not apologized to anybody. He's not done anything other than just show up and just assume his position of being like the one main guy. So, I mean, if they came to an agreement somehow, we could have a hell of a stable of Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and then going up against a group of like Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and just sort of seeing like where the chips lie in the end, and where, that figures like the other bloodline, where that figures The Rock, where those chips really could lie. The Rumble to, WrestleMania time is always a really fun time because they're kind of building the WrestleMania card. But at the same time, people kind of get stagnant because you have to get them to the chamber first. So before you can really get there, you see like a lot of mid-cards, feuds forming, but at the same time, like your main event guys, they still have the hope in there of going out there and winning the chamber. So maybe this could be sort of, gluing these guys together to the point where when Elimination Chamber comes, that's maybe where we see them form an alliance to eliminate somebody like Roman Reigns. Like, we all want to win. We need to go 4-on-1 on this one guy. He's pretty badass, but he's not going to beat the four of us. So when I'm looking at this, I'm not looking at like a straight like beat 'em up great match. I'm looking at something that adds to the story of where Seth Rollins is going, and just hoping that I'm going to be buckled up and going for the ride. I'll tell you the truth. Since Raw has moved to Netflix, I really feel like it is appointment viewing. I have nothing more to complain about. I had YouTube TV for a long time. I found out a while back, and I'm saying a while back, that if I put the USA app on my TV, I could watch Raw live. I made excuses. I didn't watch each and every week like I could have, and made excuses that because Raw started on USA 3 hours later after everybody else had watched it, it wasn't must-see TV. But now Netflix gives it to us. 5 p.m. We turn it on just like everybody else, and I love it. It's helping me. I've been talking about, WrestleMania for over a year, all of my wrestling videos, saying that I want to care more about WWE when I go to WrestleMania. We all know how much tickets cost, and you want to get your money's worth. There's nothing there's nothing better than watching this stuff each and every week.